Okay, so, right, times the first bit. Everything in that second bracket gets times by the x. Boys, right, you, up, down here. And everything gets then multiplied by the minus 5. We happy? Hopefully we then also looked at, there were some shortcuts. If we remembered them, fantastic. If we didn't remember them, not a huge deal because we could still expand using the FOIL method, right? And if you forget, then you must start making use of your workbook to go back and refresh your memory. And if you can't read your work and can't follow it, what does that tell you? Get neater. Okay? Be neater. Should only take you like 5 minutes. You can have a look here. It's on Daymap as well, but it might be a little bit fuzzier. But you have to quickly have a look below at these students. Which student is correct? Are they all correct? Is there one? And if you were me, how do you make the corrections? And what would you give each one as a mark? Okay, so it should only take 5 minutes. Go and see what they did right, what they did wrong. Who's got, let's say they're 3 out of 3 marks for each one. Who gets 3 out of 3? Does anyone get 1? Does anyone get 0? Does anyone get 2? Be quick. So sorry if you're not up to this, but we're going to have to move it along. We're looking at this one on the board. Now, some people are looking and I've seen the big eyes and go, oh, others are just looking going, oh, roll the eyes. It's not a big deal. Yes, Lucas, it isn't a big deal because they're just 2 separate questions, yes? But there's one little catch where I need you to make sure that you are careful and you're not a sloppy jalopy. L. No, you can do, and you can check them with what we've got, or you can carry on with this, and don't forget there's the extension. All right, so here we go. We do it as per usual. Oui? No surprises here. X times x, x squared. X times 3, 3x, and then I'm taking the 2x. So plus 3x, take 2x. Negative times a positive. Negative. You're still listening, Noah. Otherwise, I will make you write it down. All right, here comes the little catch. When we're expanding this, you must keep your big brackets. Now, I can still hear a murmur coming up. You need to not be doing that because that's telling me that you're not listening. Right? And now, again, we expand this as per usual. X times x. X squared. X times 2. You're going, this is no new information to us at all. Correct? Nothing new. Minus 1 times x is minus x. Negative times a positive is a negative 2. But hopefully you see now why those brackets are important. So we've got x squared. 3x take 2x is an x, take 6. And now, what are we doing? We're taking that x squared. Agreed? We are going to take this, we're taking this, and what happens when we go take 2? Positive 2. So if you didn't have those brackets there, you wouldn't have a positive 2. You'd still have a negative 2, and you get the wrong answer. Right? Yes, my friend.
What if there's a number in between the 2 brackets?
So we're coming to that. So, and I'm just going through ones that are, I see the mistakes quite often. Okay, so we get x squared plus x take 6. So remember, this is reminding people, you're taking, or you can remember, you're imagining it's like a minus 1 there. Some of you want to know or think it's minus 1 times that. Same deal, same bizzo. So it's minus x squared, take x, take becomes a plus. What happens now? X squared take x squared. No x squared. Agreed? 1x, take another x. Gone. What's minus 6 plus 2? Who can do my negatives for me? Minus 4. Okay, so really, really important that when you've got this minus here, you expand the brackets, but you have it in a bracket, and then you take through that minus. Agreed? Bonjour.
So why does the minus 2 go to a plus
Why does the -2 go to a +2 here? Because I'm so that's actually a 1 in front of there, so I'm timesing that by -1, so -1 times x is -x squared. -1 times a positive is a minus, and what's a minus times a minus? So you're either looking at in your head as this is -1 times all of this, or you're just saying I'm taking x squared, I'm taking x, and what happens when you go take? Positive. Any way you look at it, it's got to be a positive. Yeah? Okay, the other one that I want you to just be careful of and look out for is if we have something like this. So my question to you, can I go, or should I go, 3 take 4? You sure? 3 take 4? Oh, sorry. Should I go 3 take 7? Still no. Excellent. You must do the brackets first. So this 3 just sits there, and then we expand as per usual. Okay? Again, not wanting to judge. The other class were just going 3 takes 7. Right? You're very good. You're all over it. And then gather your like terms. Capiche? Yeah. I love you guys. So getting that down, if you're looking at OneNote, can we see what you would do with these questions? Thank you. That we've done before. Does anyone want to tell me why I think it's slightly more difficult? How is this different to some of the questions we've been doing? Yeah, it's a y. Like we've got an x and a y. Okay, it's not a +2 or a take 2. And yes, there's a diagram involved. Big whoop. But pretty good, yeah? Yeah. So do we think, just because there's these extra letters, do you think the process is going to change? No. This is the great thing about maths. It's consistent. It's consistent rules. Right. What is m? Meters. Yeah, no. Meters. Don't make it harder than it needs to be. So, here we go. X times 4x. Now, same deal. Thanks, Levi. Look in front. It's a positive. Look in front. It's a positive times a negative. Negative. And we've got x, y. Now, hopefully, I know some of you are going, why does she keep doing that? Because some of us are still uppy with our positives and negatives. Hopefully, most of you are just going straight and doing it beautifully. All right, underneath. 3y times 4x. Oops. Do we agree it's a positive? And what is 3y times 4x? Excellent. 12. Sharpie, I love the fact that you went xy and didn't say yx. Love it. Okay, and last but not least, a positive times a negative is a negative. What's 3y times y? Yep. No surprises here. Piper, I know you're tired. Do your best. Come on. Gather our like terms. 4x squared. What's my middle term? Excellent. Minus 1xy plus 12. It's plus 11xy. Happy days? We're running out of time, and I want you to do a little bit, so don't worry about the perimeter, but what is our formula for perimeter of a rectangle? Area is length times width. What is it for perimeter?
Height times...
No.